All right, my name's Jonathan. I'm an alcoholic addict. Um, 35 years old. Good Shepherd Ministries. Um, Started using drugs and alcohol at a young age. By the age of 13, I would say. Maybe it affected me differently than others. Uh, I remember having a thought, even from a young age that, when drinking and getting high, that was how life was supposed to be. Um, Made it through my teenage years, graduated high school, barely. Um, as the drug use progressed with prescription pills after that was after everything else. Cocaine, ecstasy, and then the prescription pills were very available. In my younger 20s, was introduced to those. I remember, within a couple years of my prescription pill use, thinking, like, man, I'm this bad news, it's something that isn't gonna be good for me, which probably like many others led to, heroin, fentanyl, crystal meth. So that was through my probably the second half of my 20s, which then led me into treatment. I was able to somewhat hold it together uh, for a little while when I had my first daughter, who is now about to be 13. Um, but it came to a point where I couldn't readily recognize life without the use of drugs and alcohol. It was a completely foreign concept to me, even though continued the continued way of living the way I was living was painful and a struggle. It was the only choice that I saw that was it was the only thing that made sense to me at that point. Um, I came into not only say that because I come into a treatment center up here in Dayton, Ohio, and it took me about 6 times to actually get through it, but the previous 5 times I had left in under 30 days. I think maybe I made it 30 days once. Um, just the fear of going back out into life and knowing, going out there sober after the mess I had caused just didn't seem like I would ever be able to cope with my past and then move forward. Um, but this last year, I believe, I finally made it through the program, made it through the treatment center up here, and I've been a Good Shepherd ever since. Good Shepherd's really been a blessing, uh, because we get to go out and work together with each other. Um, can't speak for anyone else, but work for me was solely a way to get and obtain more substance and alcohol, where I could make it through that the rest of that day, and and hope for the best for the next day. So I'm grateful to be around other addicts. Maybe not all struggling the same as me, but I'm grateful to be in a safe place and also be able to have some kind of value for society. Uh, Society continued to reach. There was people in the world that continued to reach out and try to help me, but I just had felt so distant from them. I didn't. I felt as if I was more of a burden. Um, and now here I sit, 35 years old, with 489 days of continuous sobriety. Text my sisters every morning, and just found out my son got baptized. You know, thank God for his mother, and that's about all I got.